Well, it's sometimes really hard to switch to a different character, especially when a character is just fundamentally mentally different.
Right. Wait, Chris, is this losers top 12 or top 8? Okay, so this is only best of 3.
Yeah.
Because I know all of a top 8 is best of 5. Wow, the other bracket is a little behind.
So Ness versus Toon Link, in my opinion, it's fairly even, just because Ness has the ability to absorb the bombs, which hurts Toon Link's neutral. But however, Ness is prone to getting zoned pretty hard, so that Toon Link has an advantage. However, the biggest thing that Toon Link has to watch out in this matchup is down smash, because it's really effective against Toon Link.
That makes sense. And I'll take your word for it. You play Ness, or at least used to. And then I don't touch these characters. I'm not gonna pretend I'm an expert.
Ness does have a reflector, and it is double the power, but it's usually not worth using just because it's so laggy.
And you probably have to get a pretty hard read on it too, because it has a pretty decent amount of startup. Of course, you're very much rewarded for it, but that might kill.
Yep, forward air to back throw is a true combo. However, you have to land at a specific way, or it doesn't true combo.
That makes sense. Because I see people fall out of it fairly often, and I wasn't sure if it was a multi-hit issue or if it was an execution issue.
Well, Ness's forward air has a bunch of in lag, so if he lands like right before the second forward air hit comes out, it doesn't combo. But if he lands right as he hits that, then it does combo.
Okay, that makes sense. So it was an execution error then.
Yeah. But at the higher the percent, the more consistent it is.
He's just covering his options so well right now.
Peak of Thunder is actually really hard to deal with at times. As you see, Masamune is trying to down air. He's trying to beat out the PK Thunder, but if you curve it with the tail, then it becomes really difficult to combat it.
Right. He actually needs to just breathe on him, and he's got a huge lead. All right. Knowing Masa, he's switching after this.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, probably Wolf.
Wolf does pretty well against Ness, but the biggest problem is Ness can edge guard Wolf pretty hard. So if you're neutral and getting back on stage isn't on point, then Wolf can easily just get destroyed.
That's what I figured. I'm used to that kind of life, though, because literally all of my characters fulfill that criteria.
And when you're fighting Ness, you just can't press buttons against him, because Ness is just really good at just beating you out for pressing buttons.
He has really good boxing options.
Yeah.
I don't know, he's starting to bring a little something.
Covering both options right there. Not really much Jonestly could do done right there.
This is actually starting to look a little doable.
Yep.
Wait.
That's not going to go. The best way to fight Ness is just Ness doesn't have the best landing options just because he has a lot of lag whenever he lands with aerials, besides Nair.
And he's floaty.
Yeah.
Wow, I thought that was going to combo. A little surprised it didn't, honestly.
Well, because he turned the other way, so it didn't. Oh, I'm actually surprised I didn't go.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, before you could just hold that up smash forever and there was not much you could have done about it, but now you can't. Now you can't. You have to actually time it somewhat.
I have to wonder, assuming Jonestly clutches this game out, that's probably it. I have to wonder if Masa's going to stay, because he was doing so well towards the second half of that game that maybe he feels he can win the next two pretty solidly if he keeps playing like that.
Well, this is also Masa. He likes to switch whenever he loses a game.
That's true. Like Kamikaze.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard Toon Link, so he's staying. I do agree with this. Sometimes it takes more than a game to adapt. So I think Masamune realized that and just stayed Toon Link.
As good as he was playing the second half, I mean, why not, right? Plus, Toon Link is his original character, so it feels good to just win with your comfort characters.
Yeah.
And you're also more likely to adapt better with them as well.
Yeah, because when you switch, not only that you're already mentally, it's like, I can't do this with my main.
Right.
you're also putting that. I forgot my trail of thought. But
It's
yeah,
all good.
regardless, you just want to stay your main for the most part because, again, it allows you to adapt cleanly. The only time you should switch if you have like a hard read on somebody's playstyle that you can counter hard with a different character,
Right.
or the matchup's that bad. And that's what like Scat does. If he has a hard read on their playstyle, he switches to like Snake or Mega Man. And Masamune is doing very well right now.
Yeah, it's more or less going along the lines of what I saw last game where he almost reverse 3-stocked him.
I will say Ness is actually one of the harder characters to adapt very first game. I think Ness is a great character playing game 1 just because he's just really hard to adapt to because Ness has so many things he could do.
Right.
But as time goes on, Ness becomes harder to play as because Ness's options actually kind of limited at times.
He's limited once he presses a button.
Yeah.
It's just he has a lot of buttons you have to respect.
And you also have to respect Ness's advantage state because it's honestly one of the best advantage states in the game. Yeah. The typical stay at ledge back throw.
The oldest trick in the book.
Always has the strongest back throw in the game. Not even the Stone Roar beats it, contrary to popular belief.
I think that's... I like that, honestly, because... I don't know, Ness has always had the strongest back throw, so having a game where he wouldn't, it would just feel kind of wrong.
Actually, DK had the strongest back throw in 64.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's kind of like how for a while Falcon was the fastest, and then Brawl happened.
Yeah.
But it's a little different, though. Falcon doesn't necessarily have anything like that anymore. Not that that matters for now.
Yeah, that
he's
should
dead.
be free kill. Oh, he just missed it.
I'm really surprised, actually. I feel like that F2... Oh, my God.
The F-tilt was a good idea, but
I guess it has, like, very few active frames, relatively speaking.
I would have done down smash just because you can just hold it until they grab ledge. Well, when you try to do F-tilt, sometimes you can actually move forward a little bit and miss.
Ah, okay. It's a nitpicky hitbox. Good to know.
But because Ness's head is way above the ledge, I'm sure Toon Link's down smash would be really good at that. He almost down there right into that.
Yeah, he had a good read, and he just misspaced the PK Thunder too a little bit.
Yeah, and even if the down air hit him, Ness has a tangible throughout the frame 1 through 10, so he would have gotten hit.
Makes sense. He's starting to adapt back. I know that Masa had such a solid starting lead. It looks like an actual good set now. Because I've always thought that these players are fairly equal in skill level.
And they both kind of have the same problem. Sometimes they both get tilted when they're losing.
Right. Oh, Jesus.
Just slightly late on the timing.
Is that it?
Nope, did not get the tipper. Ness's force smash isn't that strong when it's the base. It's a tipper that's like
Oh god, oh god.
That was a really bad tough PK Thunder.
That's it.
And Jonestly takes the set.